I'll be comparing a 2013 iPhone 5S versus a 2012 Galaxy Note 2. I'll just be comparing some apps as they load. First one is My Vegas Slots. You can see that iPhone 5S loads up pretty quick. But a few seconds later, the Galaxy Note loads. Let's try the next one, My Vegas Blackjack. Again, it loads up before the Note, but only a second or two later. So if you can't wait a second or two, obviously the 5S is good to go. But this is a year older phone, the Note 2. So let's try speed test. I can already begin the test on the iPhone 5S. But the Note 2 is able to start the actual test quicker. So I guess it all depends what apps you're using, what's optimized for what. The 5S is just finishing up the download. You can see, still waiting on the 5S. Not really a fair comparison because we're having to deal with bandwidth sharing. Before I started this, I closed all the apps. I should have started with the restart. That would have been fairer. You can see the Note 2 loaded slightly quicker. Let's go back to speed test. They both load up instantaneously. My Vegas Slots instantaneously. So once it's loaded once, you don't really have to worry about anything. Let's go to the next one. Chrome versus Chrome. Essentially the same thing. Scrolling is about the same. The iPhone 5S is using iOS 8, and this is using Android 4.3. Go to different tabs. It would have been nice to compare Safari versus Safari, but I don't have that. You can see that they load up essentially the same speed. Still waiting on the 5S to load up these images, whereas the Note loaded them up a little faster. This is more of a connection issue. Go to entertainment. essentially the same. Finally, this is a good test Dreamfish because it takes so long to load. Depending on what apps you're running to run, usually the 5S is quicker. Again, this is slightly faster. Let's try the Dreamfish once more. You can see I was able to load up instantly back in. But because of memory issues, I have to wait on Dreamfish. Let's do it one more time. So for large applications, sometimes you'll have to reload on the 5S, whereas the Note 2, it'll just automatically load. Last test I'm going to try is Clash of Clans. You can see Clash of Clans is done here. I'm ready to go. Whereas this takes a few seconds more. 3 more seconds. And that's pretty much it. Slightly slower, but not too noticeable. But for some people, it's the difference why they get the faster, newer phone.